If there's a question I get a lot, it's this. Lee, I'm hitting the gym every week and I'm really putting a lot into my workouts, but I still can't seem to get the results I want. What am I doing wrong? Hi, I'm Lee Labrada, founder and CEO of Labrada Nutrition, and there's a simple answer to this common question. The answer is nutrition. You can be doing everything right in the gym, but if your diet is off track and you're making poor food choices, all that hard work is going to go to waste. But don't worry, I've got the top 10 list of foods and ingredients for you to avoid, and I'm going to share it with you now. So here they are, 10 foods you should avoid at all costs if you want to stay healthy and in peak physical condition. Diet sabotaging choice number 1, high fructose corn syrup. This stuff is basically nothing but water and sugar, so you definitely want to stay away from it. I cringe when I think of how many food items are sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. Things like sodas, cereals, even healthy foods like yogurts, because it's cheaper for big food companies to sweeten their products with high fructose corn syrup than to use real sugar. High fructose corn syrup gives you huge insulin spikes that can make you store fat. It's also been linked to obesity, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes. Do your health and your physique a favor by reducing the amount of processed foods you eat and in turn the amount of high fructose corn syrup you consume. Now let's move on to the next culprit on my list. Diet sabotaging food number 2, hydrogenated oil. You're probably aware that not all fats are bad for you. For instance, omega-3s from fish oil are great. But let me make this clear. Hydrogenated oil is not on the good list. It can hurt your physique by making you fatter. So what exactly is hydrogenated oil? Hydrogenated oil is a common cooking oil that's made from either animal or vegetable fats. Manufacturers bond hydrogen to oil to make it last longer without going rancid. This also turns the oil into a solid. Think of vegetable shortening or margarine, for instance. Hydrogenating an oil may make it last longer, but it also produces trans fats, and those have been linked with diabetes, coronary disease, and obesity in a wide number of studies. I'd like to say that hydrogenated oils are the only bad fats that you have to look out for, but unfortunately that's not the case. That brings us to diet sabotaging food choice number 3, corn, peanut, or soybean oil. These are common cooking oils as well and are no better for you and your waistline than hydrogenated oils. Corn oil is one of the cheapest oils around, and it's yet another harmful ingredient that you'll find in margarine. Then there's peanut oil, which is often used in Oriental cuisine for frying or to add flavor. Soybean oil is another cooking oil, and most oils labeled as vegetable oils are really just soybean oils. What all three of these oils have in common is their high omega-6 content. But don't confuse omega-6s with the healthy omega-3s, which are found in fish, because they're different. Omega-6 oils cause inflammation in your body, which is a precursor to many diseases. The unwanted fat calories can also make you fatter. These oils and their omega-6s are found in a lot of things like salad dressings, packaged foods, crackers, potato chips, cookies, and other sweet snacks. Start checking the food labels and you'll see how common these oils really are. Now, while we're talking about all things oily and fatty, we may as well move on to the next set of diet sabotaging foods, which brings us to number 4, butter and margarine. The butter versus margarine debate has been raging for years, but one thing that you can be sure of is this. Both butter and margarine provide unwanted saturated fat calories. A stick of butter contains about 100 calories per tablespoon and about 7 grams of saturated fat. Its only saving grace is that it's derived from milk fat. Margarine is composed mainly of vegetable fats and water, and the firmer the margarine is, the more saturated fat it has. Remember the hydrogenated oil I mentioned earlier? Well, margarine has lots of it. So where possible, skip the debate and avoid both butter and margarine altogether. Ready to learn about our next unwanted ingredient? This one can be a bodybuilder's worst nightmare. Diet sabotaging food choice number 5 is MSG. MSG is one of those hidden ingredients that can wreak havoc on your body. Officially known as monosodium glutamate, MSG is a flavor enhancer commonly used in Chinese food. It can also sneak its way into processed meats, canned soups, and vegetables. And now, while we all like our food to taste a little better, MSG plays some pretty nasty tricks on your taste buds. It fools them into thinking that you're still hungry when you're actually not, so you end up eating a lot more than you need to. Not to mention, it leaves you with that bloated feeling afterwards. Fast food places are also guilty of loading their foods with MSG, and we all know how fast food makes us feel. One more thing, MSG has strong catabolic or muscle breakdown properties, so if this isn't enough reason to avoid MSG, then I don't know what is. If you want to stick to your diet and build and not lose muscle, then avoid MSG at all costs. So we're halfway through my list of diet sabotaging foods. In part 2, we'll cover the final 5. Be sure to watch so that you can learn how to avoid them, and in so doing, make your nutrition better than ever so you can look great and feel great. Until then, I'm Lee Labrada, your lean body coach. Stay lean and stay strong. If you feel that this video has helped you, please be sure to click the like button below. Please do it now. And be sure to visit my website, Labrada.com, where you can sign up to my free Lean Body Coaching Club newsletter. And when you sign up to my newsletter, you'll also get a free 12-week body transformation ebook, which shows you the exact diet plan and training program that you can use in order to achieve the best shape of your life. Finally, in Labrada.com, you'll find more training routines, including my Mass with Class DVD, my blog, forum, videos, and lots of other free resources that you can use to build your stronger, leaner, and more muscular body. That website again is Labrada.com. I hope to see you there. I'm Lee Labrada, your lean body coach.